Hi, are you looking for luxury living, wonderful amenities, and a natural environment? Well, look no further. You found it here in Woodson's Reserve in Spring, Texas. That's where I am today, and I'm going to take you on a tour of it. And in today's video, we're going to look at where it's located, its proximity to fun things to do, work, and travel. Like, where's the airport? And then we're going to look at the amenities around here and ultimately the home builders and what it has to offer as far as new home construction. So let's go. Hi, my name's Donna Sitton. I'm a local realtor here in Houston. And if you're looking to move here in the next 9 to 90 days or 9 months, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, whatever works for you, or set up a Zoom call. I'd love to help you find your perfect place to call home here in Houston. So this is a Toll Brothers community, and you have Toll Brothers and Tri Point Homes here as the builders, but it's located just off 99, about 5 miles east of I-45. It's a 692-acre development. It's in Spring, Texas, and I've done a video on Spring if you want to check that out. And we're located 7 miles to the Woodlands Parkway, which is basically 7 miles to the Woodlands Mall. You're 6 miles to the ExxonMobil campus. It's right there at 45 and 99. You're 19 miles to the George Bush Intercontinental Airport. So this is easy access to the airport. As far as things to do, well, you're close to the Woodlands. So you have at the Woodlands, you have entertainment, you have the waterway there, you have the mall. So you've got great shopping at the Woodlands Mall, and you have fine dining at the Woodlands area, and the Woodlands has golf courses. It's got kayaking on the lake there. You have, like I said, the waterway for paths, and you have a concert venue there. So if you like concerts, it's an outdoor venue, so you might be able to catch some fun things to do at that concert center. Then you're close to Old Town Spring and Topgolf and the water park, and you're close to downtown Houston with plays and fine dining and entertainment there. Remember, Houston has some of the best plays in the country. So definitely, if you like theater, Houston's a great place to see theater. We're also close to Lake Conroe, which offers boating, jet skiing, and it has tiki bars and restaurants on the water. You can boat up to the restaurants there. We were just there this past weekend, and we were eating at Fajita Jack's and having some margaritas out on the deck, enjoying the water. And they've got wonderful fans set up out there to keep you cool. It's still a little warm here in Houston. You know, we're in the heat of the summer, so definitely appreciated the fans blowing on us. But it's nice to sit out there and watch the water and have a nice night with my family. Right outside this community, you have your grocery store, movie theaters, Handel's Ice Cream, which I'm a big fan of Handel's. If you're coming here, you really need to try Handel's. Everything you could want for your everyday shopping and living, basically, you know, Walmart, Kroger, H-E-B, and fitness centers, restaurants, like I said, the movie theaters. So lots to do here just outside the community. And 99 is burgeoning. So really, you're going to see all kinds of new constructions. If you like brand new amenities, brand new features, this is a place worth checking out. Now that we've seen where it's located, what's going on outside of this community, let's look at the inside of the community. All right, so they have a wonderful 24-hour fitness facility. If you're a resident here, they have these wonderful parks all throughout this community. You know, within this community, you have several other little neighborhoods. And so within those, you'll have different parks and features. It's mowing day here. I don't know if you hear that or not. Hopefully it won't get picked up. But here at the main amenity center, you have a wonderful lap pool, a lazy river, and you have parks and walking trails. Now this is, like I said, a 624-acre development. So within it, it was designed to incorporate the environment, right? So you have a lot of trees, this wooded natural environment. So the walking paths are really cool here. If you're on the walking trails, you see a lot of nature, which is nice. All right, so this is right here by the clubhouse. You can see it's so well maintained here. Beautiful, lush environment, little benches. And you just can go down through here. But doesn't this remind you of just some of the nicer resorts you've been to? Really well maintained. And again, I love that there are sidewalks. This leads you over here to a little kid park play area. Nice and shaded. It's really hot today. It's in the 90s. But you can see it's a very pretty landscaping, really a lot of attention to the detail here. So if you're looking for something that you can enjoy the modern amenities along with nature, you might find it here. I think this offers a lot. All right, let's go on ahead and look at the amenity center. Okay, so we're inside the amenity center here. It's really pretty, nice big window. So this is a 9,000 square foot facility. You can schedule business meetings here or have parties. Again, it's a very nice facility. They have a kitchen facility for catering. So if you have an event, a party here, and you want to cater it, they have the facility to do that. And then we're going to walk over here to the fitness center. This is a 24-hour fitness center that they have with very nice equipment, nice view, very well ventilated. So, and they also have this nice yoga room. I don't video the kids playroom because if there's kids in there, I don't want to capture them, and they do have kids in there. So we're going to skip the kids playroom, but they have a very colorful playroom for the kids to go into. If you're working out, they can head in there. So out here, they have a really nice patio area. If you have another lake, really pretty sitting area. Again, it's really pretty here. The workout facility, so you have this nice view of the lake. They have their lap pool here, which is next to their lazy river. Very, you have your own business, you need a corporate event in your community. This isn't a bad way to have one. All right, this isn't something you see every day, but this is a great feature here in the park, and you can play tunes. Of course, I'm not great at playing tunes, but if I were, I'd bang out a little song for you. But that's what that looked like. Again, that's what I mean. A lot of attention to detail, a lot of fun things here in the parks. Definitely worth checking out these. This is at the main amenity center, main clubhouse. So pretty nice. Okay, so here is Serenity Lake. And again, I like these paths they have around here. Very pretty, and it's right next to the dog park. So, well, this is your beautiful dog park here with the shaded trees. So very nicely done. They have some benches in there, and this is a little sign on the lakes here telling you what you can do. Admission to fun is always free, and you can paddleboard. I mean, they have boating non-motorized, so that means you can go out there on your little kayaks or whatever you want. They don't allow swimming though, so don't tip in your boat. All right. So very nice. But yeah, I mean, if you come out here in the heat of the day, your dogs will really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and take a closer look here at the dog park. Plenty of room for your little rover to roam. Room for your dog to play. You have miles of these walking paths. You have a 1-acre dog park, play structures everywhere. And, I stumbled across that fun little musical one. There's things like that all throughout this park. There's exercise stations for you to hit. There's basketball courts, tennis courts, catch and release lakes, lots of catch and release lakes that are just beautiful. As a matter of fact, this community center right here has a little lake in front of it that you can fish off of the pier. So lots of fun little things to do, great community. Now, as far as community and getting a sense of community, how did they build the community here? Well, they have an activities director here on staff. So she has put together some wonderful activities during the year. They've had Halloween events, they hold classes. They had a candy making class here. They have bingo, Easter events, parades. So definitely trying to pull the community here together. And if that's something that attracts you, then this may be a good place for you. It might be a good fit. All right, schools. So we're in Conroe ISD, and I always advise you to research your schools on niche the school websites and some other platforms, but check them out. See what you can find to see if these schools are a fit for you. So I will tell you, Forbes just recently, like in May, voted Conroe ISD one of the best places to work. So that's pretty cool, and it's voted it as a top school, top rated school in Houston. All right, now let's get into the builders and the homes here. So you're looking at homes in the 2,000 to over 5,000 square foot range. And the lot sizes are going to be 45, 50, 60, 70, and 80-foot lots. It doesn't mean that's the depth of the lot. The depth of the lot will vary, and you can get premium lots and pay more for the bigger lots, but those are the widths of the standard lots. All right, now the sizes of the homes, again, you're 2,000 to over 5,000 square feet. You're dealing with, on the larger homes, they're absolutely gorgeous. The finishes are gorgeous. And now the pricing is anywhere from the low fours. They say the high threes, but I'm going to tell you, by the time you get in here and start picking things, you're not going to be in the threes. You're going to be in the fours. So the fours to $1 million is going to be a range. These big homes on these big lots are going to be in that $800 to $1 million range starting. So, and if you get a bigger lot, you're adding on, and then of course all your amenities, all your upgrades, right? So just keep that in mind, but it's beautiful here. I'm going to show you some drive-by footage, the homes, in a place as big as Houston, and you maybe narrow it down to the northwest side or something. This is definitely someplace worth checking out. So it's not easy when there's so many choices in new construction here in Houston on this northwest side of town, but hopefully this helps give you some perspective on what you see here. All right, pros and cons of a neighborhood like this. Well, new construction, right? You're not going to have these beautiful matured areas, but what you do have in this one is they put the matured trees all throughout. They left it in everywhere they could, right? In shared communal spaces, they left the trees, and they made sure to make it a point of making it feel kind of forested or tropical. And you'll see, when I say this is resort-like, you'll see all of the landscaping here. Even the stairs going places is absolutely beautiful. So all of the dog park is fully, full of pine trees, and it's shaded and beautiful. And the ponds or the catching lakes have beautiful landscaping or are very natural. They have a mix of different ones. Definitely offers you a variety of landscape. And I think they've done a wonderful job. It's a little bit more natural here, which I like. I think it's a great feature, and like I said, it makes you feel like you're in the elements. You'll notice the beautiful tree medians as you're driving through, and just the wonderful kind of nature feel. It's very tucked in, very remote. I love that they have the schools within the neighborhood. So when you're taking your kids to school, you're actually in your neighborhood. You're not going outside your neighborhood, although the high school is out there on the highway, but it's right. I mean, you can get to it from the neighborhood, so that makes it nice. It is on the highway, but it's right outside your neighborhood. So this is a wonderful, those are some wonderful features. I definitely wanted to point them out to you because not all communities have that, but this one does. And it's just adds to that sense of community, convenience, and quality of life. So what did you think? Do you think this is someplace you might consider calling home? Anyway, it's fun to check these places out and explore them to see if they're a fit. So if you're looking to make a move, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email, whatever works for you, or set up a Zoom call. I'd love to meet with you and discuss your needs and help you find your perfect place to call home. All right, take care for now and see you around.